All right, welcome to the Lila's Den. I'm doing this video a little early this time for the Cancer new moon, which is really just one of the greatest new moons that we have to work with this year. And of course, the sun is also in Cancer. And so this is just a really prime time for getting in touch with our emotions. And so what I want to take a look at tonight through the cards is what are any blockages that we might be experiencing that are maybe slowing down our manifestations or preventing us from moving forward into this rebirth, this coming out of the chrysalis moment. And what is it that we can do to help ourselves to move past that blockage, and what can we do to assist our manifestations and really get the most out of this new moon so that we can really see some magic in the second. Cards jumping out. They're jumping. So we can get the most out of this magic. Wow. Really, so many cards here. That's too many cards. That was such a large portion of the deck. I don't think I asked quite that many questions. I'm gonna shuffle again for more clarity. Again, what is blocking our manifestations and our access to shining and our emergence from the chrysalis moment, and what can we do to help us move past these roadblocks. We're going to do this again and see what it is that we need to know. All right, now let's see what happens without half the deck here. All right, so I've pulled 4 cards. I'm not sure why. It's just the number I'm working with right now. So the first card that I pulled here is balance. And then I have the 3 of air. Then I have the 9 of fire. And I also have the 4 of fire. So the first thing I'm seeing here on the balance card is the rainbow. It's really catching my eye. And I feel like this, even though it's not showing up as reversed, I'm getting the sense that there is a lack of balance. There is a lack of something in our lives is out of balance, and that is a stumbling block. So it could be that you're spending too much time focused on your career and neglecting other things to their detriment, or spending too much time worrying about something that's not coming to fruition and just ignoring everything else. And so the angel here is pouring from one cup into the other, and another message that's coming through is that we can't have balance if we're not filling up our own cup first. So it's very important that we pay attention to the balance of the energy that we're giving to ourselves and to the divine versus the energy that we're pouring out. And so that has to be moderated. And then next with this 3 of air is this person is being comforted by angels, and it looks like she's crying. And I have to say, Cancer season, Cancer sun, and the Cancer moon, it's the perfect time to cry. Like, let it out. Whatever you've been holding on to, whether that's bitterness, rage, anger, whether that's directed towards yourself, another person, an institution. It doesn't matter if it happened a couple weeks ago, if this happened years ago, or even something going all the way back to your childhood. But whatever that is, you need to acknowledge it and let it come through. And don't be afraid to cry. Grab some tissues, get your comfy blanket, put on a sad song or a solfeggio frequency, and just cry it out. Like, you need that release. And everyone's not a fan of crying, but again, Cancer season is prime time for crying. But if you have another go-to method for release, definitely take advantage of that, if it's dance or something. But this is definitely an emotional release that needs to happen here, and someone, whether that's you or someone else, that needs to be forgiven in order for you to dissolve this blockage and move forward. And so next I have the 9 of fire, and with this, I feel it's saying that in order to manifest that, we need to remember that we are divinely protected, we are divinely guided, but there's also a need to put our affairs in order. There's also a need to maybe clean house. If you are expecting to receive, we have to have room to receive. Like, if we are expecting a gift, but our hands are closed, or there's something in them, how can we receive a gift? And the same thing goes for our heart. If our heart is closed, how can we receive anything? And so there's definitely this need to prepare the soil, or to prepare yourself, or could be your belongings, for the manifestations that you would like to see later in the year. And that's going to help you get ready and stay ready and then be ready once that happens, so that hopefully there are not many surprises. There's nothing that you can't handle. And the last card I have here is the 4 of fire. And I feel like this card is just really saying, have fun. Like, have fun. Like, a lot of these cards were quite serious here, and I feel like one thing that it's easy to, especially in these times, to lose track of is, like, we need to have fun. Like, we're not here to be miserable. We're not here to only cry. We're here to cry and laugh. We need to celebrate the good things in our lives, and that magnetizes more good things for us if we're grateful, if we're having fun, and the universe sees that. And I feel like that is going to be a very key way to bring ourselves more in alignment with the energy of what we want to manifest. And I think I'm going to pull an oracle card and see if we have any additional guidance about what we can do to come out of the chrysalis. My butterfly analogy here. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to be said here. And again, I've got 10 jumpers. Okay. All right. So these cards are hilarious. Like, they're kind of echoing what I said. I have 5 cards here. A lot of them did just jump out, so I'm just gonna go through them really quickly. So the first card that I have here is make a plan, which goes back to what I was saying with the 9 of fire. Like, be prepared. Like, get things in order so that there won't be surprises. And then I also have strengthen your gifts. Okay, so I remember in the last reading I was saying for the healers, for the teachers, um for the readers, for the artists, for all of us to really strengthen our gifts. And I feel like that's another form of preparation here. And I also have look forward. So look forward to the good, look forward to the possibilities, look forward to what can happen. Don't spend so much time looking down or looking at all the things that haven't materialized yet, but look forward. Like ask the universe to show you how good it can get. Like, what do you have to look forward to? That's a good question for you. I literally have bust out of your cocoon. I cannot make this up. Bust out of your cocoon. So I've been talking about the chrysalis all night, and it's time to come out. Like, I feel like there are a lot of us, myself included, that have been afraid to um step out into the spotlight, to make ourselves more visible, to speak up, and to use our voices. But this card is definitely saying that it's time now. Like, the time for hiding is over. Like, that is, it's expiring rapidly. The Cancer new moon is tomorrow, so it's time to bust out of your cocoon. We want to see your beautiful wings. And the last card that I have here from the Oracle is to love yourself. I think that's something we all could use a little bit more of. And again, that goes back to Cancer season. How can you nurture yourself? How can you provide more self-care? How can you make sure that your cup is filled before you go around giving it to others? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you received something from this reading. If you did, please like this video and leave a comment down below and let me know what resonated. I hope you have a magical new moon in Cancer, and I will see you in the next video.